everybody, Amy and Travis from Three Corners Farm here, and we have not made an updated vlog in quite a long time because we went from being very mellow, having very mellow living to super crazy busyness all at one time. We've experienced a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows, but I think I'll let Travis share with you what he's been working on in the farming aspect of our life.
Well, in the last 3 weeks, I've gotten quite a bit of work done on our Odell garden lawn. I was able to complete 10 30-inch by 100-foot rows, and out of those, I only planted 8 50-foot rows. That way, in another week or so, I'll add another 25 feet and another 25 feet just so I can have continuous growth and harvest. And then we're getting ready to plant our summer vegetables that we have started out here in the greenhouse. We'll get those planted this next week. It's still about 3 weeks ahead of schedule, but it's been above normal for temperature. We haven't been below freezing in about 10-15 days, so we're going to take the chance and get those out so they can start growing. And other than that, everything in our lot here has been growing just fine at the Homestead, and hopefully in another couple weeks we'll have quite a bit of stuff coming out of our little garden here while the bigger garden has some time to keep growing. And
yeah, the weather has been nice and mild, but it's also kind of scary too. Entering summer, we haven't had any rain in a long time.
yeah, less than a quarter of an inch of rain for the month of April, which is way under what we normally get.
Yes. And then in other news on the farm, we finally said goodbye to our little pony Chewy. His health issues became too extreme. And one day I just stood back and looked at him and it just hit me. It just hit me that he's just not comfortable and it's so expensive for us. We were paying $200 a month for his medications alone, not to mention the cost of all the vet care and the farrier work. And he still wasn't living his best life anymore. He was for the longest time, but winter hit and he took a turn for the worse and he just never came out of that. So it's taken me a while to get to the place where I can be okay with saying goodbye to him. So, but for a while I was a little bit of a blubbering mess for Travis. But we were able to, in all of the farming and the animal care, as well as our kids going back to school and shuffling their bus schedules and driving schedules and which days they go to school and which days they don't go to school, we were able to update our floors in the house, which is blessing. But poor Travis he did all the work and put it in himself, basically. I did some painting and the kids were busy doing various things, but I'm pretty sure you were sore for a while after that, right?
No, a whole week I was sore. I'm just starting to get away from being too sore from that. All the kneeling down for hours of putting in about 500 square feet of flooring took its toll.
Yeah, but it looks great, and we've realized, how long have we lived here? Since summer?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. How much we've actually completed on this property and in this house since we've lived here. So, like I said, a lot of great things are happening, but also a lot of really challenging and hard moments are happening. But that is the way life rolls.
And then another thing for our farm, we signed up for what's called the Gorge Farmer Collective. I'm just waiting back to hear from the application, but they're a new co-op in our area that helps the smaller farmers to have a good resource to be able to sell more produce at one time, which by having a group of farmers, everyone's growing different stuff, so it's a little easier for a customer to go online, order, and then do a pickup. And hopefully we'll hear back this next few days from that. And then we're part of the Dallas Farmers Market this year, and actually have a meeting about that later today. And starting to get a display. I'll have a display that we're gonna get cleaned up, and we'll show that later. And once we get it all put together.
Yep, and And so, hopefully you enjoy the scenery that we've managed to capture that we'll share in this vlog. And we also have new spring chicklets, so life has a way of moving forward. And I think that covers it.
Yeah, and if you want to see I've made a video of building the actual rows at the other lot. Full video, you can see how I built those and the reason why I laid them out a certain way. And currently working on the irrigation there, which I'll have a video for that later once I get it all completed.
Yeah, and we call ourselves modern homesteaders because I'm on the inside taking care of the kids and animals, and I one of our produce selections is homemade breads, so I make them from scratch, and I do it the old way. And a lot of the work that Travis does is the old way too. We don't have big farming equipment and fancy machines, and our house is small, but it meets all of our needs. So we don't have the space for all of the newest modern conveniences like tractors and bread baking machines. So it is kind of neat that we get to share all of this with others. So I think that's it for today, and we're just a regular couple who lives in the hills of Oregon, just living life to fit our true selves, and we hope we inspire others in some way. And thank you very much for watching, and we will do another updated vlog soon. Take care.
See ya.